Welcome to today's virtual tour. Israeli archaeologists believe they've found evidence that King Hezekiah destroyed the high places and idols in the land of Israel. As CBN's John Wagi shows us, the artifacts back up the historical record described in the Bible.
This latest discovery by Israeli archaeologists goes back to the First Temple period, about 800 BC. They say it appears to parallel the Bible from the time of King Hezekiah.
Hezekiah reigned 29 years here in Jerusalem, and Scripture says he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, so that there was no king like him after him in Judah.
But Hezekiah had trouble in his kingdom. This gate shrine was uncovered during recent excavations in the Tel Lachish National Park of central Israel.
The city gate in the biblical period, it's something that a place that everything is going on inside.
Archaeologist Saar Ganor said ancient Lachish was an important city, second only to Jerusalem.
Closing to the wall, we have a lot of benches with a pilaster, with a white pilaster, with armrest that people can sit.
Elders, judges, and kings would have sat here in the administrative headquarters. Scoops, jars, and handles also point to the royal and administrative nature of the gate.
We found a lot of jars that call Lamelech jars. It means belong to the king.
Other discoveries indicate the presence of cults and that Hezekiah dealt harshly with them. That evidence included 2 horned altars with the horns cut off. 2 Kings 18:4 reads, King Hezekiah removed the high places, smashed the sacred stones, and cut down the Asherah poles. Archaeologists also talked of a significant and somewhat humorous sign of the times.
A special find that we have in this place, we have the toilet. It's a cube with a hole in the middle.
Also in 2 Kings, Scripture says Jehu broke down the sacred pillar and altar of Baal and made it a latrine to this day.
And now it's the first time that we have that we can identify the story from the Bible in Tel Lachish with the toilets.
These pieces offer proof of the Bible's telling of what Hezekiah did.
With the removing the horns, canceling the Holy of the Holies of the gate shrine that we found, and the toilet make it impure.
In part of the excavation, they dug through more than a foot of destruction and found arrowheads and slingshots that, according to Ganor, confirms the conquest of Assyrian king Sennacherib.
It's like to take the Bible in your hand.
Ganor added the Bible can stand on its own.
We don't need to prove the Bible. We have the Bible and we have archaeologists. If it's matching, it's matching. Here in our story, it's matching.
John Wagi, CBN News, Jerusalem.
On tomorrow's virtual tour, we'll take you back nearly 2,000 years when Israeli archaeologists discovered an 1,800-year-old bathing pool, most likely used by the 10th Roman Legion. Possibly the same soldiers from that legion destroyed the Jewish temple in 70 AD, just decades after the death and resurrection of Jesus. We'll see you then.